more. A Sewanee man is out $1,500. It was stolen from him. Now he knows who took it, and the bank even admits that fraud was involved. And he tells the Fox 5 I-Team's Dana Fowle that he can't collect his money. This is bizarre.
Yeah, and more than that, you can imagine it's frustrating.
Oh, yes.
You know, the money was taken about 18 months ago. That's a long time ago, and the person who did it has been to court. But here Mr. Hallis is, and you'll meet him, still empty-handed. This is a quiet street in an idyllic Sewanee neighborhood.
Oh, it's nice out.
Greg Hallis's house even sits on a picture-perfect cul-de-sac. But like most things, nothing is perfect.
I noticed that they were missing.
Money orders. 2 money orders from a tenant totaling $1,500.
They were Western Union money orders. And I put them in my truck to go to the bank.
Yep, they were gone, but the money orders left a paper trail at a SunTrust Bank branch.
And the 2 checks were cashed about a week apart from each other. I think it was the first one was kind of a trial to see if it would go through. And then he went back to the same branch, which is his SunTrust branch, and deposited the second one, and it went through.
Here are copies of those money orders. Look closely.
You could tell that my name had been written over with Melvin E. Halbert.
In fact, here are pictures from the grainy bank video. It was clear enough for Gwinnett authorities to arrest Melvin E. Halbert on 2 counts of misdemeanor forgery. But a few things piqued the victim's interest. The address, it was familiar. And then the mugshot made things crystal clear. It probably took a while, my understanding is, for you to realize that Melvin lives right there.
Yeah, right across the street.
How long has he been your neighbor?
He's been my neighbor for 18 years.
According to the Gwinnett County Solicitor's Office, Mr. Halbert agreed to a pre-trial diversion program. If he completes it by April, they'll drop the charges. We tried to chat with Mr. Halbert about how he got his neighbor's money orders and why he would cash them, but nobody answered. Greg Hallis says he did get an answer.
He says, I found those checks in my yard, actually right here. He says, I found both of those checks, and I thought it was a sign from God because I was coming on some hard times. And then he proclaimed that he was going to pay me back.
You got your money back.
I didn't get anything back. Now it's been 18 months.
Last March, SunTrust Fraud Risk Unit admitted the money orders were counterfeit and had been altered. But Greg Hallis says they denied his refund claim.
You guys accepted the funds. You should be responsible.
The Fox 5 I-Team reached out to SunTrust, and we were told they can't talk to us about a private account. Greg Hallis says, fortunately, the bank recently decided to reopen his case and to reconsider a refund. But things on this quiet cul-de-sac are now at an awkward standstill, where the silence between neighbors is deafening. Okay, so here's the takeaway for anybody buying or accepting money orders. You need to protect them just like their cash. They simply don't have the same protections as, say, a credit card transaction or even a personal check, for that matter.
My goodness, I thought they were really safe. Yeah, well, this has been going on for 18 months, as you had mentioned. And if the bank hadn't reopened the case, how would he have gotten his money back?
Well, sadly, one neighbor would have had to sue the other neighbor. But, you know, if you're the person suing someone and they don't have any money, then collection is always a challenge.
Oh, it's an awkward situation.
It's awkward, all right. They used to talk about gardening and flowers. And, it's awkward.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. It is. So we want to focus on the takeaway here, which is money orders and using them like cash.
Yeah, keep them safe.
Yes.
Don't leave them in the car. All right.